15-minute time limit. First of all, weighing in at 239 pounds, here is Dark Lion. And his opponent, wrestling fans, weighing in at 182 pounds, a fellow that is a legend in independent wrestling, here is Mad Dog Brooks.
Fans, we're back to our second matchup of the evening, and we're taking a look at the Dark Lion as he will take on Rattlesnake Westbrook, otherwise known today as the Mad Dog Westbrook. And we've seen this guy around quite some time. He is a veteran, and Charlie, this guy started wrestling around the late 70s. He actually was in the same class training with the one-man gang.
That's right. And he had some very vigorous workouts with the one-man gang. As many of the wrestling fans probably don't know, this was back in the early 70s, Dan. I believe back, well, mid-70s, 73, 74, when these guys got started. And Mad Dog Brooks, Rattlesnake, as we used to call him, he wrestled for me out in Texas, and he also wrestled for me all over the Carolinas. And, you know, he's a smaller wrestler, but he's unpredictable. You never know what he's going to do.
That is correct, and take a look at this guy. He's a piece of work, really barking and strutting around in here.
Well, I think Dark Lion there just took a low blow against Mad Dog Brooks. Dark Lion giving him a very fine back body drop, and he hit that mat very hard.
Charlie, we've got a great series of interviews after this matchup, and I'm going to let you conduct these four upcoming after this match. We're going to even be interviewing Viper, even though he's... And I'll tell you what, man, this is a night of the legends. What a night it's going to be. Indeed.
Well, I see here that we have Reverend Slim in the house. And Reverend Slim, he's going to be out here just in a little bit, and we're going to be talking to him. In fact, our warm-up man here, Buckwild, is going to be talking with Reverend Slim as we progress in the evening here.
That is correct.
Looks like Mad Dog took a bad bump there on his head, And wrestling fans, we're sorry for all of the distractions, but we're getting more notes and more stuff to talk about here. I think we need to have a 6-hour program for all this, Dan.
Well, I'll tell you what, Charlie, we got someone back in the office, so to speak, that wants us to cut this interview time and some of these match time and whatnot. But this is a special night, and we're going to get. Hey, we are only doing this one time. We're going to give these guys their due tonight. Period.
That's right. It's not how much time you got match scheduled for. It's how long they're going to wrestle. Okay. Okay. Go ahead. You can do it. You can do it. You can do all of them if you want to.
All right, Mad Dog Westbrook got the win. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, Mad Dog Brooks. And at this time, we're going to take it over in just a moment with Charlie Babb, as he has several legends and even a face that's currently around here that he's going to interview.
You come out on top of that one. I missed all of that.
Yeah, baby, keeping it rolling. You the man, baby. You the man. of that, I got somebody that can back what I'm saying up, and I'd like to bring the APW official doctor out right now. Come on out, Doc. Thank you, champ. As you heard last week, I am Dr. Franklin Footer. I represent the South. What's the problem? I've never seen such a room full of rude people in my life. On behalf of the South Carolina State Athletic Commission, I have examined this man, and he is not able to compete. He will not defend his belt tonight. End of discussion.
Well, wrestling fans, if you believe this man's a doctor, and if Pepper's not able to wrestle, or Pepper's not able to wrestle, I'm sure the kind doctor up there has got some roadmap. He'll be glad to say the part's unknown.
Who is this person? Somebody thinks he's in charge. Hey, music man, go ahead and play Dylan Rage's music and bring him on out here, because I got something to say to him. Hey, pretty boy, crawl on up in here. I got something to say. Get out of the way, Ralph. Dylan Reed, let me tell you something right now, boy. The last 2 weeks, me and you come out here and wore each other's butt out. And there's nothing more that I would love to do tonight than defend my U.S. heavyweight title and give you the shot that you do deserve. But unfortunately, you heard it from the doctor's mouth. I can't compete here tonight. And I hate to let all my Spartanburg fans down, but unfortunately, I'm just not going to be able to give you that title shot tonight. But I've been thinking all week long what I could do to make it up to you. And I'm going to tell you right now what I've decided I can do. If you really, really want a shot at my title, and you think you're man enough to wear this United States heavyweight strap, let's see how much of a man you are tonight when I offer you this deal. Anything? All right, here we go. If you're willing to step in the ring and wrestle my brother, Jesse Black, hold on, and the freaky of the freak daddy, AJ Frost, in a handicap match, if you can bring one of their shoulders to the mat, right here next week, I'll give you the title shot, whether or not the doctor says I can't compete. So are you willing to accept that challenge?
You heard, ladies and gentlemen. You ran from me and ran from me with that strap on your shoulder. Tonight, the run and stop. I don't care if it's you and your crippled butt. But what I'm telling you right now is that knee better be healed up. And you better show up here next week with that strap. Because it's not going home with you. You're going to be naked. It's going home with Dylan Rage and all these people.
far as me being naked, I'm sure half of these women here would love to see that. But I guarantee you, healed or not healed, Viper will be here next week to defend my title if you can pin Jesse Black or the Freak Daddy shoulders to the mat. If you don't, you'll never get another shot. APW, this man is probably about as much of a doctor as a man on the moon. But I don't care. I'll do it the way they want to do it, but that belt is mine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, did you hear that? AJ Frost.
All right, we're going to introduce some more legends here. I thought we were going to have a match, but I don't guess I got the first clue. So let me get back over in position, and we're going to talk to some people.
All right, we got action. Dylan Rage to do battle with Jesse Black and AJ Frost.
What is this going to be, a handicap match?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a handicap match. And Charlie, I'm going to take a brief step back and see if we can't discuss what we're going to do.
If you can get something organized, I sure appreciate it. This is the most unorganized that I've ever seen in my life, Dan Parrish. Take your pen there so we know what's going on. All right. The DDT right there on Dylan Rage by Jesse Black. Double teaming by AJ Frost and Jesse Black. A big spine buster off of those ropes. And they're working over Dylan Rage in this handicap match, and his head hit that ring very hard. The count of 1, 2, and Dylan Rage geeks out. AJ Frost in now, sends Dylan Rage in, catches him with a big clothesline. Sort of a camel clutch there as AJ sits on the back of Dylan Rage. Sort of a back suplex there, and AJ Frost hits that mat very hard, the count of 2, before AJ kicks out. And wrestling fans, I tell you, this match has plenty of action. Hello, Buddy Porter, good to see you. How's everything in your world of professional wrestling? I say, how's everything been going in your world of professional wrestling?
Oh, I'm out wrestling now, Miss Babb. I'm racing cars.
Racing cars. You're not in with Mitch Goud, are you?
Nah, I'm just racing cars.
Okay,
Preaching a little bit.
well, good. Good to, you've been associating with my friend Lee Teal?
Oh, yeah.
I saw Lee here a few months ago. It was good to see him again. Sure did. In fact, it was at a funeral. Sure did. Back when Buck Forrest passed away. I'm sure you was familiar with that.
Yeah, I miss Buck, and him and Junior was a good tag team, and they really went way up on the other ladder, you know, when they was in there. They was one of the toughest tag teams there was in IWA.
That's exactly right. Rip and Buzz Tyler, Mike Shane's talking about, or should I say Buddy Shane, not Mike Shane. How's Mike doing?
Oh, Mike's fine. He's gone to Florida. He turned 70 this year. He's getting older like the rest of us.
Well, I'll turn 60 here for too long, so we're all getting older, buddy. Good to see you here. This Jesse Black, a young upcoming star, and he's working over this Dylan Rage in this handicap match as he puts that big foot right across the throat. Can you make it there, buddy? All right, Jesse Black choking away on Dylan Rage as Dylan Rage is down on that mat.
Charlie, sure was good to see Buddy Shane. And upcoming after this match, I wanted to quickly brief you. We're going to have the Legends interviews that were previously scheduled. And after that, Buckwild Johnson has a quick interview on the stage with Section 8 and Boomer Payne.
All right, very good. Very good.
Buddy Shane, though, however, indeed it was, and Silk has got the deck stacked against him in order to defeat Jesse Black and A.J. Frost. Viper's injured and couldn't put up the title, so really he's got no choice.
Well, that's his tale. I'll sit on mine.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. I mean,
right.
He has an alibi. Whether it's true or false remains to be seen.
Well, Dylan Rage having to fight two men inside that ring, as you are very well aware of, Dan. And one thing about it, anytime that you're wrestling two men, you're definitely at a disadvantage.
That is correct. Yes, indeed. I mean, he's got a task ahead of him to try to beat these guys, and really the odds are against him.
That's exactly right.
5 minutes remaining.
Sunset Flip, 1, 2, 3. And Dylan Rage has defeated Jesse Black and A.J. Frost. Announce it, Dan.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, Dylan Rage.
What's this Furious kid's name?
Brian Fury. Brian Fury comes in to clear it out. I didn't even know Brian was here tonight. Brian, I think
coming to the rescue of Dylan Rage, Dan.
I think he came out of the crowd, it looked like, Charlie.
Yes, it did. Looks like he just came right out of the crowd here. But I guarantee you, go ahead and announce the winner, Dan.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your winner of the match, Dylan Rage.
All right, I'm going up to the interview area and try to see if we can get these guys out here. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get together. I got 3 lists and all this is right.
Next week you come here, these people come to see you get your butt kicked.
Well, that's one match that I certainly hope we can get on paper before we leave here tonight, as the return match with Dylan Rage and Brian Fury against Viper and his henchman back here. I think that Viper's leg's not near as bad a condition as he wants you wrestling fans to think that it is. But at this time, wrestling fans, I'd like to call out another one of the legends that you folks have seen. This young man started quite a number of years ago, and I hadn't even saw him backstage. But let's give a great big hand for a fine grappler that went up against some of the top talent in the country, Bitch Stallion. Give Bitch a great big hand, if you will, that's his hand. he chickened out. He's out in the crowd. Well, we'll talk to this Walker right here, and Super Walker, come on up here and talk to me. It's been a long time since I saw you, Don, and are you still active in the business?
No, I've been wrestling probably about 11 years.
11 years. It's been a long time, but you used to be one of the top competitors inside the ring. And whereabouts are you living now?
I live about 30 miles northeast of Charlotte now.
30 miles northeast of Charlotte. Well, one thing for sure, as you can look out here and see, there's still plenty of good wrestling fans in Spartanburg, South Carolina.
That's very true. I was excited when I pulled up tonight to see all the cars out here and all. I was impressed with the kind of promotion team Jay has been doing here. And, it was very impressive, and seen some good matches tonight already, and looking forward to seeing a couple more.
It's good to have you with us, Super Walker, and we'd also like to say that we have one of the all-time great legends of professional wrestling with us tonight, Jimmy Boogie Woogie Valiant. I'm going to be interviewing him just in a little while, and we're going to be talking about some of the old times, and you'll see him in action here tonight as he takes on this Playboy Buddy Rose. How many of you want to see Jimmy Valiant just sort of put a good old-fashioned whipping on this one?
Hey, why don't you tell somebody something, boy? Tell them how many times I kicked your hinds throughout the Carolinas back in the 70s and 80s.
Buddy Shane, ladies and gentlemen.
Huh? Why don't you tell them the truth why you not wrestling no more?
Mainly because I got tired of beating up old men like you.
Talk about me. Hey, fuck you people, shut up. You know ain't no class when you say it. I'll tell you something, young man. Just cause you won the belt one time, don't you can forget. I had the belt more than anybody ever had. And you
Buddy, one of the bloodiest matches that I ever remember seeing one time was between you and Super Rocker here, and I believe it was down in Charleston. And that was a real humdinger, and both of you guys were bleeding like y'all been in an automobile accident.
where do you get your blood to that? I don't know where you hearing come from or what, but this man ain't never laid a hand on me. Every time I ever got in the ring, he was down in less than 1 minute.
I don't remember it that way, Super Rocker.
Well, not only is he old, his memory's gone, Alzheimer's is setting in. He probably don't even remember how to get out of here tonight when he goes home. So,
Oh, you want to do that?
Buddy Shane says he's ready to do it again. What do you think about that, Super Rocker?
I don't want to be the cause of this man's heart attack or anything else tonight. I'm just going to go ahead and sit down before he does something blood pressure gets too high. Because I don't even know if he has his medication with him tonight.
All right, thank you very much, Super Rocker. And Buddy Shane is great.
You accusing me of being on Prozac. I ain't on no Prozac. What are you accusing me of, boy? Say, boy, you accusing me of being on Prozac. I'm not on Prozac. What's the matter with you? Huh?
Buddy Shane is a little bit of ridicule.
Oh, what's the matter with you?
Bob Brennan, come on up here, Bob. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bob Brennan, who was very active back in the 70s and 80s. And are you still active, Bob?
I quit about probably 8 years ago. And I guess I just got tired of it. Got a new life, got married, very happy. It's real good to be here tonight.
It's great to see you, and I know the feeling. I had a good wife, too, till her husband come and gone. So, who were some of your top opponents that you remember in this wrestling business?
Well, when I quit, I was managing a guy named Bobby Rose. And the last match I guess he had was against the Boogie Woogie Man.
Well, I saw him here several years ago up in Memphis, Tennessee, and him and Boogie had a heck of a match up there, and they're going to see one here tonight, I'm sure. if he can keep up with Playboy Buddy Rose.
I've followed Jimmy Vance for a long time, but I've never seen the guy he's got tonight, so it ought to be exciting.
All right, thank you, Bob. This next young man coming up here is a young man that I hadn't seen in quite some time. In fact, I didn't recognize him with this beard because the last time that I saw him, he didn't have the beard. Billy Becker, let's welcome him to Spartanburg Wrestling fans. Billy, are you still active? Nope. How long have you been out of wrestling? 20 years. Well, I know you wrestled for me on several occasions. You remember that? Yeah. All right, very good. Let's give Billy Becker a great big wrestling fans. Good to see you. Thanks for being with us. All right, now we got a real surprise for everybody. And I'm going to bring Buck Wild out here to talk to this young man. How many of you remember a man by the name of Reverend Slim? All right, we're going to get him out here just in a few minutes, and just in a moment here. Buck Wild, you got Reverend Slim ready? Don't tell me I'm going to have problems finding Buck Wild. We need Reverend Slim and Buck Wild out here.
Yeah, I know Charlie. Hey, Charlie, doing a good job. Turn my mic up. Let me tell you something now. Ain't Charlie Bass doing a good job? Give him a round of applause. Yeah. You know something I want to say? We got to remember the fellas from the old school, because without them, we don't know where we're going. And because of you, you paved the way for us. Am I right? So I want to say, if you love the Boogie Woogie Man, when I say boogie, you say woogie. Boogie. Boogie. All right, the Boogie Woogie Man. But we got a man coming up now. He's half of the APW Tag Team Champions. We're talking about my main man, Section 8. Come in the house, boy. Come on. We'll work that out. All right, Section 8. How you doing tonight, my man?
I'm doing good, bro. I want to say hey to everybody out here in Spartanburg. The past couple of weeks, there's been something.
What's that?
I'm going to get off my chest, so I want to get it off tonight. First of all, First of all, I am sick and tired of hearing you week in and week out. I have done all the work to keep these titles around our waist, and everybody here knows it's true. Yes! 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 Yes!
You have not been told half your weight, much less the team's weight.
All I have to say is my back hurts every week from carrying you.
The only way it hurts is because you're laying on it. You hurt, they know it.
I tell you what, because I know you don't have a friend in the world. You don't have a friend in the world. So let's do the manly thing. Let's each pick a partner, and whoever
wins tonight's match gets sole possession of the tag team title.
You must be reading my mind. Because that's exactly what I came out here to complain about. I'm sick of you being my partner.
I tell you what, because I am the best wrestler that's ever graced APW. Yes! 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 I will even let you pick your partner first. Eagle's old and broken down. Eagle's got his walker back there, trying to keep his answers in. I beg you to pick DJ Eagle tonight. I beg you.
All right, tell you what, Boomer. I know who I want to pick. Go.
From what I've seen, he's twice the man and twice the partner that you could ever be.
Well, they're leaving, wrestling fans, returning to the dressing room. Section 8 still out there. And I just don't see how this team can coexist if these guys can't get along. Is everybody ready now for some more action? Oh, let's bring her on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fourth event of the evening, a tag team match, one fall or a 15-minute time limit. First of all, weighing in at 244 pounds, here is Don Gilbert. And his tag team partner weighing in at 255 pounds, here is Hardcore Hunter. And they are coming to the ring tonight by the original Chosen One, Ricky Ray Michaels. And their opponent, all the way to the ring.
All right, here comes Scott Youngblood. And Youngblood will be teaming up with Neil Nitro to do battle Donnie Gilbert and Hunter Thompson.
And their opponent, first of all, introducing at 275 pounds from the Kayfabe Indian Reservation in Sioux City, South Dakota, here is Scott Youngblood. And his 13th partner, ladies and gentlemen, at 217 pounds, here is Neil Nitro.
All right, this match is scheduled for a one fall, a 10-minute time limit. And I'll tell you what, you're taking a look at some legends, Don Gilbert and Hunter Thompson. And also at ringside, Rick Michaels. All right, we got that bell sounding, and man, what a lot of hard-hitting competitors on hand here tonight. Rick Michaels going to come out, join us for some commentary, Charlie. Rick, it's good to see you again, and understand you're recuperating from some back injuries. But I'm going to tell you what, you're looking pretty sharp out here tonight.
Well, you know, I do have a back injury, and what I decided to do was, instead of getting in the ring physically, I decided that what I do is use my experience and help out my good friend, Hardcore Hunter there, and Don Gilbert there, and you can see that it's working, because look at the way Don Gilbert is destroying this wannabe Indian right here.
That's Scott Youngblood. Boy, he has him in trouble. Gilbert laying him in, and Youngblood retaliating. This is turning into a knockdown drag-out.
Well, you know what the referee needs to be doing? He needs to be checking those chops, because if you'll look in the APW rule book, chops are illegal. Chops are illegal, and the referee needs to be doing something about it right now.
Chops to the throat. Are you saying that's to the throat?
He was chopping him to the throat, even if he was chopping him on the chest, which he wasn't. Those are illegal, too, and these people right here need to shut up. See, they're throwing the game plan off what they're doing.
Evidently, the people solidly behind Neil Nitro and Scott Youngblood, and it's got these...
What is this Nick Nitro? What is he, a buck 10 soaking wet? What is he even doing out there with the caliber of talent is Don Gilbert and Hardcore Hunter?
Nitro probably is about 150 pounds, probably.
150 pounds. He hadn't 150 pounds. He hadn't been 150 pounds a day in his life, Dan Parrish. Next thing you know, Dan Parrish, you're going to tell me you weigh 175 pounds. Is that what you're telling me, Dan Parrish?
I wish.
Now, right there, look at that. There he goes doing those chops again. I swear I'm going to go down there and beat the crap out of that Indian myself.
All right, Youngblood laying it in on Hunter Thompson. Neil Nitro comes in. He may be small, but he is lightning fast.
Lightning fast. Look at that. Get up, Hunter. Don't let that boy throw you around like that.
All right, Nitro with an arm wringer. Hunter Thompson, a seasoned veteran. Donnie Gilbert also has been around a long, long time, and I'll tell you what, I would have to go into the favor of Gilbert and Thompson. He's here for one night only, and this is indeed a night of the legends, and Thompson takes the tide of the battle and turns it quickly into his favor.
You see, this kid thought he was going to come out here and flip-flop and fly and throw the game plan off, and these people need to shut up what they need to do. But no, you see the experience right there. Look at the way he threw that kid in the turnbuckle right there. Feel those powerful kicks. This kid just needs to give it up right now is what he needs to do.
All over him, and at this point in time, Thompson hip tosses him halfway across the ring.
He's throwing this kid around like he's a rag doll. You see right here, look at this. This is a legal tag right here, not doing like the other tag team, which is doing all these illegal tags. Look at that big kick right there. The big kick to the midsection right there. This kid right here is done with what them and the little Indian, what they need to do is they just need to pack their bags, get back to the locker room, and go home.
Well, at the rate that Neil Nitro's taken a tremendous amount of punishment, it will be probably sooner than later if he doesn't get to that tag in a hurry.
You know, when we came in, when we pulled into this building this afternoon and we looked on the board and we saw who we had, we sat back there and played about 3 rounds of cards, and we weren't even getting excited. See, you're getting me all tongue-tied here. We weren't even getting excited about this because we knew when we had these 2 guys in the ring, it was just going to be nothing but a night off.
All right, Thompson has Nitro in trouble. I know what you're saying, but you can't underestimate anybody because...
I'm going to tell you something, what that Indian needs to do. See how stupid he's being. He's not trying to help his partner right there. He's doing nothing but causing more problems. Because you see that any time that we can take advantage of a situation, that's exactly what we're going to do, and that's exactly what we did.
Well, emotions get the best of him, and probably he doesn't realize he's doing more harm than good.
Oh, Lord, get up, Hunter. Now, that kid right there, what he did is he got lucky. He got lucky that he got Big Hunter off his feet right there, but you see Hunter's back up.
Could be a Hurricane Rana, but Thompson has him in midair. Powerbomb!
I told you, Danny. This kid isn't going to come out here and flip-flop and fly all over this team. There's no way it's going to happen, and you just saw the power of Hunter right there.
Thompson setting his man up, going to be getting ready to suplex his man. He's got him up. He dropped him.
No, see what there. Now what you're probably thinking, Dan Paris, is that this kid had the power and he kicked out. That's what you're thinking, isn't it, Dan Paris?
I don't think he had the power. I think this kid just doesn't want to quit.
No, I tell you what happened. Hunter let him up. Hunter let him kick out because he's not finished punishing him. And you see, he didn't feel like the Indian got enough, so he's going over there. And look at this dumb Indian. Look at this idiot right here causing trouble. Brother there showing his big physique right there, then took the shirt off, trying to show him what his shirt is. You know that shirt's a family heirloom. That shirt's been in his family, been passed down from generation to generation for over 45 years.
And it's going to rot pretty soon.
No, sir, that shirt's an heirloom. Look at the great double team. Don't cut me off, Dan Paris. I'm on the roll here. Look at that. Get that illegal Indian. That illegal Indian needs to get out of the ring and see what he's doing. He's not helping his partner. It looks like Nitro there needs to go get him another partner. Because the one he's got, dribbling, oh my Lord.
In midair, it's a drop kick. Neil Nitro, I don't know how he did it.
Oh Lord. He got lucky, that's exactly what happened. Hunter looks a little tired out there. Hunter, get that second, third, fourth win right there, brother. I don't think there was a tag, Danny. There wasn't no tag. Look at these illegal chops.
Referee's going to let Youngblood stay in there. I don't know if he's tagged or if he just came in out of anger. Youngblood coming in with like a house of fire.
No, what he's doing is illegal tags right here. I got to go.
Oh, Rick Michaels is going to make a run for it. He's headed back down here. Breaking down. We got all 4 men in the ring at the same time. Rick Michaels is going to leave the area. he's talking about what we're talking about over here, and everything's getting out of hand. Evidently, Gilbert attempting a pile driver. Youngblood trying to block it. What have we got here? Gilbert has him up. Dropped him like a tombstone pile driver. Thompson's going to go outside the ring. Youngblood's laid out. We got Neil Nitro going right into the boot of Don Gilbert on the outside. Point in time looks like it's very, very confusing. Youngblood's laid out. Gilbert going to cover his man. And that'll do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're winning for the match at 9 minutes. Don Gilbert and Hunter Thompson along with Rick Michaels, the chosen one.
Evidently, it's not over. Youngblood's still taking a pounding in there. Donnie Gilbert seems like he's really lost his composure. Nitro goes down from a haymaker, courtesy of Rick Michaels.
Didn't I tell you this was going to be a night to remember, y'all? I believe this is the biggest crowd we've seen in a long time. Give me that microphone, honey, man. Here's something I want to say. I have sat in the back and listened to these old men run their mouths all night long, including you big fat bald-headed. I can't say those words here anymore in Whitney, I got, but I'm telling you, you're going to call me an old-timer. Well, I'm half the age of 90% of you punks in here. So if any of y'all want a piece of me, just act like a corn dog. Look good on the outside, but walk around with a stick at your butt all the time. Come and get some of it.
I just want to say one thing. I know it, and the rest of you stupid rednecks know it. The maniac is blind.
Oh, it's been about 3 years since I've been in the state of South Carolina, I swear to God. You're just as ugly as you were when I left. And what was all that arm raising crap you had all these idiots out here doing earlier? That was the stupidest thing I ever seen. Chapter 1, 2. Fellas, let me tell you something. As part-time commissioner and deputy commissioner, don't come back. Let me tell you this. I got a man coming out that changed my life. I was a bad man. I was an evil man. But this man that I'm talking about now changed my life and put the holy in me. We're talking
gracious, Reverend Slim.
Reverend Slim, how you doing tonight, sir?
I can't think, my brother, nowhere else. I'd rather be than right here with my family. Here in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Amen. What a joy it is to be here in the house tonight. And this very special night, my brother. We're honoring, I say we're honoring the old warriors that opened the door for Reverend Slim. I want to bring out right now the Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant, and the legendary Chief J. Eagle. Come on up here and stand beside the room. Where is Boogie Woogie? Chief J. Eagle. Come on, Boogie. Boogie. Come on, Boogie. Come on, Chief. Glory be to God. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't thank for Jesus for these men right here. Because I'm here to tell you, along with this man, Jay Eagle, Jimmy the Boogie Woogie Man Valiant, Chief Wahoo Mac Daniel, who laid the foundation that we shall come forth and grab this sport that we call wrestling by the throat. And amen, I want you to know, Boogie Woogie, the Indian Chief, Wahoo Mac Daniel, laid it out for us, gave us the ball, and we ran with it. So when you young people go home and you watch your Stone Cold Steve Austin, you watch your Rock, these men right here open the door for him, hallelujah. And when they long gone, these men right here are going to shut the door behind. Glory be to God, hallelujah. You know, Reverend Slim, it's not like I chose wrestling. Wrestling chose me. I had no idea what I was getting into. But 26 years in this sport, I've loved every time I've gotten in that ring. You know, they made me stow on the roof, but they still a fire in the oven, tell them.
Woo, Richie! Boogie Woogie Man feel good, baby, South Carolina. You know, y'all, I was just talking to Jay and my brother right here and the Reverend. I told the people right here, Boogie Woogie Man's been all over the world, y'all. And I told my brothers right here that the greatest wrestling fans in the world, they're right here, South Carolina. You know something, brother? I tell you, I've been about in every organization there is, and APW is the hottest organization going up today right there. And I'm proud, baby. I'm proud to be a part of this. God bless you, Jay. We've been around the world, me and Jay, but right here, baby, and I'm glad to be part of it.
You know, and on behalf of Spartanburg, we want to thank you for coming down and gracing us with your appearance, brother.
God bless everybody, people. Thank you very much. Are you all ready to rock and roll? Are you ready to boogie? Boogie! It's going to happen just a few more minutes, baby. Love you, brother. God bless. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Spartanburg. All right, wrestling fans, you heard it. The best is yet to come. Charlie, take it over, baby. We're ready for more action.
No, it's not out of place. Where is that out? I don't know if you know that. match, one fall, or a 15-minute time limit. First of all, weighing in at 218 pounds, here is Scotty Piper. And his tag team partner for this evening, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, big J.W. Boss. And their opponents wrestling fans with a combined weight of 446 pounds. Here is the Suicide Blonde, Johnny Landell, Mickey Richards. One fall or a 15-minute time limit.
All right, Charlie, we're set for another match, and Scotty Piper and J.W. Boss to battle Mickey Richards and Sonny Landell, and tell you what, it's good to see two more veterans coming out here. And also joining us out here, Chief J. Eagle, and I'll tell you what, whoa, wait a minute. J.W. really showing a very, very unsportsmanlike gesture. Eagle, I noticed you've had some problems with Viper, and tonight you really hadn't got in your crawl yet, but somebody sort of mentioned this to me about last week. We were out here, and this Carolina Wrecking Crew, a D.L. Cool and Barry Rhodes had to battle you in a tag team match. You think maybe Viper's maybe setting some roadblocks in your path so you can't quite get to him yet?
Well, I think so, Dan. The first thing on my agenda is the Carolina Wrecking Crew. The reason Dirty's not here this week, he has a truly dislocated shoulder. He called me today and he said, brother, my heart will be there, but my body can't take it. I'm going to have a few weeks off. So he's going through a little injury there and hoping he'll get well soon and get back. And, you know, Viper can't dodge me forever. Right now, the Dylan Rage, he's got his eye on the title. He's young, he's upcoming, and I don't want to stand in his way, so I'm sort of sitting back in the shadows, just waiting for Viper to dip so I can cover him up, baby.
Well, it's just a matter of time, really. Well, right now in the ring, you know, we've got two of your old rivals, J.W. Boss and Scotty Piper, and tonight, the Night of the Legends. Boy, it's good to see that a lot of legends, a lot of it from the Carolinas, and days gone by, some of them are still wrestling. It's a real credit to APW to bring these guys out here for one more night.
Absolutely. I tell you, I love all these little guys. Dan, I have dates with every one of them. Some of them can date, some of them drag their feet. But, you know, I tell you, when I go home and lay my head down at night, I'm thankful for what happened before I got there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. Take a look, Mickey Richards dodging a charging Scotty Piper. Sunset flip, he's got him 1-2. Couldn't quite put him away.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something about Mickey Richards and Scotty Piper in the ring right now. You know who trained Mickey Richards, don't you? Scotty Piper. Chief Wahoo McDaniel School of Pro Wrestling when it was first opened up. Piper was a teacher, and Mickey Richards was one of his first students. He's done good for himself, Dan.
That is a story in itself. I knew that Richards went to the school of Wahoo McDaniel Pro Wrestling. That school right there that was in Charlotte and later moved on down here to Spartanburg. But that's a revelation. I mean, so yeah, you know, the teacher and the student said to do battle, and wonder if the student can't out-teach the student in this case.
Oh, well, I think so. That Mickey Richards got some ability. He's held the Carolina title. He's held the U.S. title. He's held the tag team title. He's held the cruiserweight title. I don't think he's ever held the hardcore title, but right now, him and Sonny, the Suicide Blondes, have got their eyes on those tag titles.
Take a look at Landell. He gets clocked from behind. J.W. Boss comes in, and I'm going to tell you something. J.W. Boss, he hits just as hard as the rest of them.
Yeah, truly, one of the old ring lords. Him and Speedy, as you know, was a real tough tag team back, what, up to 5 years ago, maybe?
Yeah, all the way through the 80s up until about 1997 or so.
I worked a lot of other groups with these guys. They held a lot of the titles. I remember the American Championship titles. Them boys done good. They was a tough team.
Held a lot of titles in a lot of places. I know that Speedy Gonzalez has come here from time to time, but J.W. Boss told me before, well, last week before we went on the air, that if Speedy comes back into the area, that this time it wouldn't be a tag team match. Maybe he'd be wanting to look at him on the other side of the ring. That's interesting.
Yeah, I think so. I tell you, I'm sort of just gonna sit over here and see what happens. Woohoo! Because I could play my cards either way on this one, Dan. I could think you got the veterans, you got the new boys. I'm gonna just sit back. A lot of ability here in these blondes too, and
no telling who can come out on top on
I
this.
enjoyed talking with you, Dan, and you hold it down at the fort there, and good job you're doing on APW Mind.
Appreciate it, and it's good to see you, and thank you for stopping by. Charlie has just killed a hot dog, and you're back from your arrestment.
I tell you, Dan, I was about to view that hot dog. That sort of give me some new energy. I don't eat but one meal a day, and that's about all day long. And when I get here at the American Coliseum, I have to get into those wonderful hot dogs and a good old cold soda. So I'm ready to go. We still got plenty of action on the card here tonight, Dan.
That we do, and right now we got a tag as J.W. Boss comes in, and boy, he wipes out Mickey Richards.
Notice right there, Dan, J.W. Balls has him in a very painful hold working on that back. And as he works away on that back, he's going to cannonball that leg, Dan, right off of the ropes down on that left leg of Mickey Richards, and goes over and pushes Sonny Landell right off the apron of the ring. And the referee now is all over Sonny Landell after J.W. Hoss attacked him out there, Dan.
J.W. Boss and Scotty Piper deliver a double suplex. Man, I tell you what, right after this matchup, we have about 3 more. Now, understand we've got that big tag team match with Section 8 and Private Gump against Boomer Payne and Private Hurt, and of course the Boogie Woogie Band to kick it all off, to end it all.
That's exactly right. And look at this, a big elbow delivered right on the chin of this Mickey Richards. And Mickey Richards needs to get over there and make a tag, Dan, to Sonny Landell. Dan Perry says we might have to change tapes here. That's about as bad as changing underwear in the middle of the night, ain't it, Dan? Dan said he never had that experience. J.W. Boss.
Just wanted to check, Charlie, we do have plenty of more tape to go, and boy, what a night it's been right here at APW.
I'm telling you, that having to change tapes in the middle of the card is like having to change underwear in the middle of the night.
That's a bad
There's sort of a sticky feeling in it.
Yeah, it's something I don't like to do.
That's exactly right. Notice now the referee chasing Scotty Piper out, Sonny Landell in. And we get a switch inside that ring, and no tag as Scotty Piper comes in. reverse chin lock there by Piper on this young man. And J.W. Hoss and Piper are not tagging, Dan.
It looks like J.W. Boss, the big boss man, J.W. Boss, comes in, and there was an illegal switch there.
That's right. No tag made whatsoever. And the referee over here trying to keep Sonny Landell outside the ring. And he's allowing this tag, or this switch, to keep on in that ring. And notice J.W. Boss, Sonny Landell now comes in, and he's going to be chased right back out by the referee. And this is just not fair, Dan.
Well, this is breaking down, and it's getting pretty bad. Mickey Richards in trouble, runs right into a double elbow smash.
Well, you know, if he don't get over there pretty soon, Dan, he's going to be, got that count of 1, 2, 3.
He's going to be in a lot of trouble, a lot of hurt.
Well, I think he's already in a world of hurt after being double teamed by these guys the way that he has. Sonny Landell says, come on, make that tag. And I think that Mickey Richards is trying to get enough scruples, Dan, to get over there and make that tag.
Yeah, he needs to try to offset them some sort of way. Only thing he needs is just a matter of seconds, because right now it looks like the gas tank is trying to dry up.
Notice this now, reverse chin lock by J.W. Boss, and Mickey Richards trying to push his way over to that corner. But keep your eye on Scotty Piper as he distracts the referee, and they just made a tag, but I don't think the referee saw it.
No, there was a tag, and the official, Randy Hillums, he's not going to allow it.
These fans here all over Randy Hillum trying to tell him there was a tag made, but he's not going to allow it. And Mickey Richards, I just don't know how much more of this punishment he can take, Dan.
It's very questionable. All right. Piper's starting to take control here. Man, what a match this has been. Scotty Piper been telling me in the back, and I probably shouldn't even say this on the air, that this is his last match for sure, win, lose, or draw. But you know, Charlie, he's been telling me that for about the past 5 years.
Well, you know, he has come along as far as a referee and is a very fine official in there, but he wanted to go on tight one more time here tonight to see if he still had it in him. And like I say, or like you say, should I say, 5 years, probably down the road, he'll still be in there having his last match.
A lot of old dogs just don't know when to quit chasing rabbits, and he's one of them.
That's right. You got one to your left here.
Yeah, that's correct. All right, take a look at Sonny Landell coming in like a house of fire. He just unloads on J.W. Boss. He's got Piper in trouble. Sonny Landell working over J.W. Boss, going to send him for the ride. Oh, Randy Hillums is wiped out. Randy Hillums in the wrong place at the wrong time. Piper going to be sent for the ride.
Sunset flip, look at this, Dan. Sunset flip. A neck breaker there.
J.W. Boss with a clothesline. Mickey Richards sees his man from behind. He sends J.W. Boss out of the ring. Leg drop, Piper on the back of the neck. What have we got? Landell making a cover. Richards going to recuperate. That'll be 3.
We have winners, Dan. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match in the time of 8 minutes, 40 seconds, the Suicide Blonde, Mickey Richards, and Sonny Landell. I gotta go do it. We're gonna do this good. great pleasure to introduce here. This is what you call a real rose between two thorns. On my left, and I told them for a couple of weeks, Joanne, that you were going to be here and that you would be here tonight for this legend show. And due to the fact that we didn't have anybody out at ringside, now it's not our fault. It's the county fathers here, and I'm getting my attorney Saul Liggowitz to look into that next week, because I don't think that anybody should be told how to operate their business as long as they're operating within the law. But also, wrestling fans, let me introduce a lady that worked for me back when American Wrestling Federation was on television and all over the Carolinas, and even up in Virginia, West Virginia, New York, and everywhere as manager of the Gray Shadows. And I'm talking about the Mortgage and the Witch. And Joanne, don't you make me disappear here tonight, but it's real good to see you out here and to have you in Spartanburg. And we used to have a lot of good times together, didn't we?
We certainly did, Charles. We certainly did. I have more than one time. I have more than two.
I tell you what, now this is from the hip, and I'm telling you the truth. I saw this lady right here, Jim Tucker, will tell you the same thing, make a table walk out, put it in the back of a police car, and the police left in high gear. And about 20 minutes, every policeman in Morgan, North Carolina, was down to visit with us. You remember that, Joanne?
I did. I told him, I said, if y'all you can't walk in the road, my table can walk.
That's right, her table could walk. And Jim, you was one of her tag team champions with you and a young man by the name of Danny Doyle, and we tried very hard to get up with Danny Doyle. Was one of the two original Gray Shadows managed by Joanne Denton.
That's right, Charlie. I really hate that Alan couldn't be here tonight. But you know, we've been all over Mississippi, Oklahoma, but it's always good to come back to the Carolinas, because I believe that the Carolinas has the best wrestling fans that's ever. And you can do better than that, Carolinas. You people are what it's all about. Regardless what we do in the ring, you people are what it's all about, so you need to give yourself a real big hand.
Well, let me say, Joanne, Jim, it's been a real pleasure having you with us tonight. And, you know, we may have to go across the border back over in North Carolina, but before I get out of this wrestling business, we're going to coronate the Gray Shadows and Joanne Denton at ringside. Thank you very much. Give them a great big hand, wrestling fans. Thank you so much. And at this time, wrestling fans, we're going to observe a short intermission to give you a chance to visit the concession stand and restrooms. Now, they got plenty of good nacho mama chips and hot dogs and hamburgers and all of that good stuff over there. They also have coffee, hot chocolate, and a whole lot of goodies. So be sure to visit the concession stand and the restrooms. We'll be back in a short with more exciting action.
Your cake, your hamburgers, but you're going to need the energy, because the best is yet to come. Also, tonight, we got this gimme boogie woogie man Valiant in the house. And you know what he got for you, y'all? We're talking about this icon. We're talking about a prince. We're talking about a wrestling champion. We're talking about the man of all time, the boogie woogie man. Back in the back. He got something for you, y'all. He got magic.
American. But I'll tell you what, Jim Crockett says sports out everywhere you go. It's always been pro wrestling. It always been American big four wrestling. It's good wrestling here in Spartanburg. Everybody's got to back it up. Everybody can't do it all at one time.
That's right. You got to back it up, y'all. Got to back it up. Thank you very much. That's my friend there, Jamie. Oh, is your friend birthday? Who's your friend?
Jamie.
Jamie. What Jamie? Is his birthday today? Jamie. Chris. You don't know your friend's name? Yeah. All right, go ahead. Yeah. All right, what you got to say, man?
I don't believe dirty injuries. Not dirty.
I don't know his name.
Dark Lion, you were so goofy.
All right, man, come on.
You act like my grandpa.
All right, man.
You?
I think I should take the mic back now. You were getting a little wild, man. Yeah, come to me. I got the mic. Hey, you want the mic? Yeah. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, did you? All right. Your baby want to go home with you. Oh, I ain't got nothing to do with that either. Hold up now. Yeah. Oh, how's everybody over here doing? Hey, wait a minute. Some of y'all haven't been here before, huh? You haven't been here? Are you having a good time? What you want to tell everybody here in the arena of American Pro Wrestling here in Spartanburg, South Carolina on 221 Whitney Road? Tell me what you got to say, man. She got quiet all of a sudden. What's up, my man? Huh?
I just want to say, Sonny, you rule.
All right, we got a Southern and the L fan here, y'all. Look at the kids now. Look at the kids, y'all. This is what we're fighting for, right here, the kids. Oh, he might tell you to say something you shouldn't say. What you gonna say? All right, you gonna talk this time?
up a great big hand for the hardest working man in American pro wrestling, Mr. Buck Wild Johnson. Give him a great big hand. If he can give me a headache, I'm sure you can give him a hand. Thank you. We still got 3 more big matches to go, so don't nobody go anywhere. Is everybody having fun tonight? We still have Boogie Woogie, Jimmy Baggett coming up. We still have Private Gump and Section 8, and we still have Reverend Slim going to actually wrestle here just in a few minutes. That is, if he can revive himself. I just introduced him to somebody out in the audience, and he was right there in the back trying to get his heart started when I come back out here after intermission. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special event, 1 fall or a 20-minute time limit. First of all, weighing in at 253 pounds from parts unknown, here is the Scorpion. And here's the opponent, ladies and gentlemen, at 237 pounds from Midland Ministries. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the Reverend Slim. I just had to correct my contract here. This is a 10-minute time limit instead of 20 minutes.
All right, we're set to go, and we've got the Scorpion. Charlie, we've got, we've got 3 more matches to go, and we've been just as rocking and hard as we can go.